We're gonna get stopped. So this will give you a good.
Okay, so
That'll give you a good view.
Remy's. We got Remy's. Wow, it's so pretty. All right, Dad. What are we up to today?
All right, so we're gonna try to rope drop Frozen, and so we're gonna have to get right over to the Norway Pavilion. So we're not gonna do anything between here and there, and then after that, let's just eat and drink until we cannot eat and drink anymore, and then we'll go do Soarin', because why wouldn't you want to go do Soarin' on a full stomach? So we'll probably do Soarin' about halfway through.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. Yeah, and then we'll start back in, and obviously finish up here at the festival. And we're coming into the station, so the mask is going back on.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, I know, I gotta give it a second. So we are on a bench in China currently. We just rode Frozen. It was my first time on it, and I honestly really liked it. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily a fan of the reverse projection animatronics, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't really know if I'm a fan, because the physical animatronic looks so good, and then the projection just kind of pulls you out of it a little bit. So I really liked it. I liked it though. It was very immersive. You really felt you were right in it, right on top of it, which was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've done Frozen before, so I knew what it was, but I gotta say, I'm as a crusty curmudgeon kind of guy, that still gives me goosebumps when you start going backwards and Elsa does Let It Go thing.
I wasn't expecting to go backwards.
Yeah.
We got to the point where you go backwards, and I'm like, where do we go? Our door's gonna open? But yeah, so that was fun. It was essentially a walk-on. We didn't have to wait, which was nice. But we're gonna go head over to tomorrow. I almost called it Tomorrowland. Future World.
Future World. Yeah.
I forgot where I am clearly, and ride Soarin' because it has a 10-minute wait, and we're gonna hit things up along the way and then come back and get some food.
Let's do it.
What did you get?
All right, so we have the adorable Buzzy Bee Sporks. I got one.
Buzz the Bee.
Buzz the Bee. I've heard it both ways. And then I also got a key lime sparkling wine. Really interesting flavor.
Yeah, I saw it. It is sweet, but tart as well. I'm not picking up a huge amount of lime, a little bit, some, enough to call it lime, but it's, it's tasty, and it's still pretty early, so it's a pretty easy beverage to put down this early in the day, so I'm enjoying it. I like it. And I just got a nice little hot chocolate with almond milk from Starbucks because it is really cold today and my hands need it. Oh, it's all the princesses. Alright, so a little update from us. We headed over to Future World right as we got here, or in this area. The Soarin' line went up to 60 minutes. So we went on Spaceship Earth, which was really fun. As usual.
Wait time of 30 minutes, and it ended up being about 20.
Yeah. We were pretty much moving and grooving the whole time. When we weren't stopped for long. And then, what did we do? Oh, we went on Nemo.
Which was very relaxing.
Love it. We looked at all the fishies, and I'll show all the footage I got of the fishies right here. Mine.
There they are.
It's very chilly. Got my stylish. If I get wet again. No more soggy book.
All right. Well, I mean, nothing's gonna remind us of home more than
getting on an ocean-oriented ride on a cold day.
Yep,
So this makes sense.
it does.
All right, let's go do Nemo. There he goes.
Oh, me too, but they're pretty big. They weigh a lot
So
of
we
pounds.
have Tolstoy on their left, right, Tara?
Yep.
And in front is Dandy? Okay, so Tolstoy just kind of, they found a grandmother, a daughter, and a grandchild. So that grandmother was at least 90 years old. Oh,
Oh, very beautiful fish.
There's a dude.
What are the fish made of?
Mom, I got
There's
two
a fish
hidden
made
Mickeys.
Mickey.
I got two hidden Mickeys, Mom. Got two. There's nothing in this.
Hello, Mr. Eel. He's showing off. We're here to say hello on behalf of Molly from All Ears. Look at this one just hanging out. Mr. Eel. Oh, this one's coming back around. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Eel. Ooh, look at you dance. Okay, I see you. It won't focus.
Look here. Seahorse. His tail flapping.
And now we are in the Land Pavilion, and we're gonna go on Living with the Land, and then on Soarin', and it's my first time on Soarin'.
Living with the Land is one of my personal favorites. I just love how relaxing it is, and all the little hidden Mickeys they've got stashed everywhere in the back that, you know, they make so much of their own food. It's just a fun, relaxing experience.
Yes. So we're off to do that, and then we're gonna get into the food. I would like to first start out by saying that a nice little life hack is if you need some water, you can just order some from Starbucks and it's free. And I'm just gonna put it right in my Brita, and it costs me absolutely nothing, and it's bigger than what you get like from the free little cups of water that they have at counter service locations. But all right, Dad, it's all
So
you.
I'm just bringing up. Oh, take off my mask here. So I've got this is the deconstructed Reuben, which is a rye popper, a Gruyere panna cotta down here. There's a braised Brussels sprout and a broken Thousand Island dressing, and there's a little gherkin here as well. And I'm gonna start right off with this rye popper because it looks like a scallop, but I know it's not gonna be.
They text you and be like,
The broken Thousand Island dressing actually tastes more like a mild barbecue sauce than Thousand Island's dressing, but it's still very good.
I feel like
Tastes like deli corned
after
beef.
your generation that everybody thought it was like on accident. Because that's what everybody my age does.
That Gruyere panna cotta is worth it right there. That's worth the whole thing.
I
It's got just a funky cheese taste.
By accident. Like, by accident. Because you can't do something
Overall review.
by accident.
Definitely a winner. The little extra pieces are really what makes it, because the corned beef is just kind of, it's like any deli corned beef, but boy, that Gruyere panna cotta, that is something special. Yep.
All right, so we couldn't find a table, but here is the pork belly al pastor. I'll drop the description down in there. I'm gonna have to eat it from my hand. And Dad got the carrot margarita.
Margarita was good, just a very mild carrot taste, a little bit of spice just hitting you in the back, a little sweet, a little sour, very good margarita. And the whole presentation with the bubble on top, absolutely worth it.
But my pork belly pastor, it was pastor marinated pork belly, atop bonito, I'm trying to read it over here, puree, and charred pineapple with crispy cilantro. And it was super yummy. The pork was so unbelievably tender. You know, I only needed a knife just to get through like that top fat, because you know it's pork belly. But it was so good. There was a little bit of, tiny bit of spice, but not really. And the pineapple added a little bit of tang to it. And the cilantro was nice and crispy on top. It was amazing. Alrighty, so this right here is the coq au vin. As my dad has repeatedly corrected me for saying it correctly. It's not gluten-free, but we got it anyway, and it looks amazing. And you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I've got the braised short rib. It's got a piece of broccoli on there, garlicky broccoli, and some, I think, was that potato or parsnip?
Parsnip.
I can't remember. Parsnip puree. It's coq au vin, but you were close. Okay.
What was the final verdict?
All right, so the braised short rib, the flavor was very good. My only thing was it was a little too stringy, a little too gummy. Wasn't quite as tender as a braised short rib should be. You know, something that's been cooking all day long. Really a good braise technique. But at least the flavors were good. The little tomatoes were tasty. You know, they would burst and mix in with the parsnip. So that was tasty. Coq au vin though had it hands down. That tasted amazing. It tasted like it just came out of a legit kitchen and not a food booth.
Yeah,
I'm all about it.
what he said.
And you?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that
All
coq au
right.
vin was really good.
All right.
So this right here is the mousse cachu, which is an orange cake with a chocolate orange mousse on top.
And cinnamon. It's seasoned with cinnamon as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So it should be very warm.
So Dad's gonna eat most of it, and I'm gonna try a little bit of the mousse.
Here, we'll get you a cross section here. Let's eat that.
Oh, what's the green?
I don't know.
Is it like pistachio or something?
But I really ruined it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Chocolate cake with a chocolate mousse.
It's not a chocolate cake.
It's not a chocolate cake?
It's an orange cake.
Okay, orange cake. Well, you taste chocolate, which is not bad, right? Because I like chocolate. But it's kind of all it is. It's very pretty, but you know, it's chocolate. Chocolate dessert. But it's good. I like it.
I tried like a little bit of it. You can't really taste too much orange in the mousse. It's a very light orange. I'm not one to like fruit with chocolate, unless it's like a berry type of deal, so I don't like orange and chocolate, but this is pretty good. The cake is nice and fluffy and the mousse is super smooth. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing super crazy or special, but it tastes good.
The green in the middle was pistachio, and it had a really good, strong pistachio flavor. So that really added to the whole thing because I love pistachio.
And it was really pretty, so. Our second stop, this is the blue corn pupusa, and it looks absolutely stunning.
It smells wonderful.
It smells really good.
All right, you're on.
Okay, so they ran out of forks, so we just got a spoon. Oh, it's harder than I expected. Let's get some of the meat on there. Oh wow, look at that on the inside. It's like really blue. Okay. There's quite a bit of spice in there.
Heat.
Yeah. But it's good. The pupusa is very crunchy. But good.
All right. Let's get a.
So here's the description. It's stuffed with cheese, topped with shredded pork, guajillo, and arbol chile sauce, cabbage slaw, and amarillo crema.
It's like a
I guess.
cookie.
Yeah, it's rather hard.
It's the consistency of a cookie. I think it's a little dry.
Yeah.
Could use a little more sauce. Flavor is good. Needs to be more saucy. Needs to be saucy. Sauce it up.
Okay.
Please welcome the World Showplace pianist.
All right, so it's really dim here in the World Showplace, but here's the Remy's ratatouille. I'm gonna be honest, these veggies don't look as cooked as maybe they should be. I overheard a cast member telling someone with a more serious gluten problem that the like pepper, I can't remember what they called it, pepper rod is what has the gluten in it. They use it for like preservation, I guess. So more you know, but it's clearly not gonna be enough to stop me. Despite having like such a huge space, they haven't spaced out the queues, I feel like, enough. Like the queues themselves are really spaced out, but there's not a lot of space from when you cash out to get your food. We kind of got bottlenecked in there, and it was really weird. But anyways, here we go.
Oh my goodness, you're so fun!
That's really yummy. You can taste that red pepper.
I think your mother's is better. I think it's under seasoned.
Really? Because I think it's properly seasoned, and I always add salt to everything.
That second bite was a little bit better as I got to the middle a little more. But
I love that they have this on top, just like the movie. I really like it. I think it's really good.
I would say it's okay. I don't dislike it by any means. It is a tasty bite, but Compared to your mother's, I'd rather have hers.
I don't know if I've ever had Mom's ratatouille.
And I'm not just saying that to score brownie points either, even though it would be nice if I did. But yeah, by comparison, it's like, yep, that's good. I've had better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's the
I don't know if
milk
I've ever
stout
had it,
nitro.
but- Oh yeah, milk stout nitro.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is very deep, very bitter, very bold. Whereas Guinness is approachable and quite mild. Kind of this is an aggressive boldness. Really smoky, very smoky, almost more like a porter. Really very good stout, but not an entry-level stout like Guinness would be. Tasty.
Okay, it's so dark in here, but Dad got the beef tartare. Comes with little quail eggs and toast. Is that pickled cauliflower? Is it?
Yeah, it's pickled vegetables.
And then this is the pistachio cake. This is adorable. I think, so this is the mousse, and then these are the little cake parts, and then that's a cherry, so cute, yeah. Your steak tartare.
Oh, it was so good. It was really like a pate, and the quail egg, kind of the yolk and the quail egg just kind of kept it all together. The pickled veg was really good. Hit you back here and really cut through the richness of the steak tartare. It was very tasty. I've actually never had it before. I didn't know what to expect, and it was far better than what I actually expected it to be.
So I ate most of this. My stomach's gonna hate me, but I only had one of the little cake cubes. Dad tried it but didn't really like it, so there was one left. But the cake was okay. I mean, it was soft, but there wasn't a huge amount of flavor to it, but it did have a nice little nuttiness to it, which was nice. I, for one, don't really eat a lot of pistachios, but I tend to like nut flavored things, but not the nut itself. Like, I don't really like to eat peanuts, but I love peanut butter. So I thought the cake was good, and it came with little dollops of cherry mousse, and little like soaked cherries that were like soaked in something. I was worried they were gonna be sticky sweet like maraschino, but whatever they were in was really yummy, kind of tart. A couple of them were really bitter. It really hit me, right in the back of the throat, but it was really good. I liked it. All right, so this is the panna cotta. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Here's like my hand as a comparison. It just looks bigger than everything I've seen it. This little jelly bit has glitter in it. I'm so excited. I should also reiterate, this also has gluten in it. So it says. Ooh, satisfying little crack. See if I can just cut down the middle.
Give us a cross section.
I'm trying. Okay. So I don't know why this isn't gluten-free. I'm gonna guess maybe because of the pistachio crumble here, because there's no cake or anything in there. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for this because it's rose water. And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. We're gonna find out. It looks very light and airy. Some kid is not happy. Ooh, glitter. Hi. And then we had to walk over.
Well, that's a face.
I kind of like it. Like, it kind of tastes like Bath and Body Works, but I kind of like it. Because of that.
Is that supposed to be a ringing endorsement?
That rose water. But it was really good. It's so light that you kind of feel like you're not eating anything at all. When I get this little bit of jam here, which is a raspberry jam, sparkly raspberry jam. Let me try going over here.
I just kept walking.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but I really like it. It definitely needs that little bit of raspberry to like cut through the rose water. But it's good. It's so light and airy and creamy. It's good. Also, it was $8. I don't know if it's worth $8.
All right, I'm gonna try some with a pistachio here and with a little bit of the raspberry. Get like a complete taste here.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The panna cotta itself is almost flavorless.
I know. Like, I was worried when we saw Tim try it. We were watching vlogs from last year. Tim Tracker is a family favorite vlogger of ours. Shout out to him. But he tried this. I was like a media preview of it, and he said the rose flavor was really strong, but it's really not. It's really mild. It's very subtle, which is why I made a face, because I was expecting it to be really in-your-face rose water, but it's really not.
All right, I have to say, when I have the panna cotta all on its own without any of the accoutrements, it tastes like old lady perfume.
Yeah, it tastes like perfume.
But
It
with
definitely...
the pistachio and the raspberry, it takes on a totally different personality.
It does. I think it should be served with more of that raspberry jam, I think.
Yeah. I would not order that again.
Yeah, I don't know if I would either, but like, I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I mean, we've already done some decent damage to it, but I'll definitely eat the rest of it. And it was super pretty too.
It was very pretty. Yeah.
Well, you know,
You can kind of see Gusto's in the back there.
a minute before, start refreshing your stuff.
I forgot to film an outro, so here's my little editing buddy to tell you to like and subscribe for more amazing content.